Shanhua, situated on one of the largest semiconductor industrial chains, is a well-developed district in Tainan. Besides human activities, it is home to many living creatures. In an area of transition between mountains and plains, there is one terrain coexisting with the Earth through clean energy and green technology. Let's explore how it balances industrial development and a thriving ecosystem. This is CHIMEI Green Energy Park, where CHIMEI Corporation drives to balance industrial development and ecological preservation. Although it is a solar park, 2/3 of the land is preserved for ecological development. With over 20,000 lush trees, birds can build their nests without outside interference. When the Zhengwen River passes through, the park attracts many species that require quality water sources to settle because of the surrounding flowing water. Such fertile ground has become an ecological park on the Jiayi Tainan Plain.
我是俊豪，现在主要从事环境教育、栖地复育还有生物资源调查的工作。这次很荣幸有机会可以加入屏科大森林系赖林老师的工作团队，一起帮奇美集团在绿能园区这边做生物资源调查。
The Muller's barbet is a colorful bird with plumage in black, yellow, blue, green, and red. This male bird is trying hard to make his own nest. The female bird is cheering him on while supervising him. It seems like the bird is doing a pretty good job.
我是国立屏东科技大学的老师，我叫赖怡玲。我的专长是植物生态，包含植物多样性和植物生态系碳循环的研究。自己来这边调查，我觉得很难得，就是能够有一个厂商同时做绿电，然后又愿意付出就是一半的土地来经营这个生态的部分。
Solar panel areas and detention basins in the morning are the feeding grounds of birds. Like this light-vented bulbul eating on a soapnut tree. Or this little egret foraging around the solar panels. What a lovely morning after a delicious meal.
奇美集团在投入绿能产业的同时，他们也真的蛮兼顾到对土地友善的概念。他们在建设绿能园区的时候呢，尽量减少了水泥的用量，降低对土壤的破坏性，把健康土壤留在这块土地上面。
那我们调查结果发现说，其实不只是它这个一半的土地作为生态的部分，连光电板区也都提供了一些让动植物可以栖息跟生长的空间。
Perches. To coexist with nature during regular weeding, a small patch of lawn is preserved, allowing birds of prey to sit on a perch and enjoy their meal.
经过2年的生态资源调查之后，我们发现区域里面呢有非常丰富的鸟类资源，大概记录到45种的鸟类，包括一些猛禽类，像齿螈、菱角鸮、夜莺都出现在这个园区的周遭环境里面。桃花心木林里面有多次记录到菱角鸮的叫声，但因为只有它的叫声都没有办法记录到它的本尊或者是它的巢位，所以我们在今年的计划里面，我们就设置了巢箱在桃花心木林里面，那希望提供给菱角鸮作为一个育雏的空间。刚刚去看了栖架，那现在要来看一下巢箱，但是相对于栖架跟辅导来说，巢箱相对来讲是一个被使用率比较没有那么高的设施，所以我们这次置入了比较多的量。
He walked away without a word. We'll have to wait a little longer to see the owl.
我们可以来看一下这个围篱。这围篱其实就是光电板区跟桃花心木林区的界限。那奇美其实还蛮用心在这些细节上的，它没有采用那种实心的水泥墙，而是采用这种附有非常多孔隙的亲和性围篱，那为动物的迁移保留了一个相当好的机会。
This tail-wagging creature is a gray wagtail. It searches for food around marshes and puddles. When walking or resting, it keeps pumping its tail up and down. Adorable, isn't it?
这个就是我们今年做的辅导。那我们用 PVC 管配合刺竹，然后在外面包上布织布，上面布上培养土，然后种了一些水生植物进去。过了几个月之后，包括一些周边的植物也都自主进到了湖岛上面。那现在已经形成一个非常茂盛的草丛。那这个环境就提供了很多的生物一个良好的隐蔽的围栖地，包括像很多的水鸟或是爬虫类或两栖类都可以进去使用它。
The island's beautiful, but this poor turtle couldn't find its way onto it.
我们以前都想说，光电板区就是一个对生态很不友善的一种工业设施吧。奇美在这个光电板区的经营上，他们在整个地板是保持一个原始的土壤的环境。再来，因为这些泥土一定会长草，一般的做法会使用杀草剂，这是一个又快速又可以把草杀得很干净的方法，但是对生态非常的不友善。所以奇美严格禁止使用这个方法，他们是2个星期到3个星期做一次的除草。
As the mower is moving forward, a black drongo sits on a solar panel. It looks at the insects fleeing and hunts them at the perfect moment. In this way, it feasts effortlessly.
第2个，他们是只用清水去清洗光电板，所以没有使用到任何的清洁剂。在这样子的一个经营管理下，光电板区能有非常多的草本植物茂密的生长。那我们总共调查到了100多种植物，那这100多种植物大概有70几种是原来就生长在我们台湾的种类，表示光电板的草地也是这个100多种植物它可以居住的家。
Yellow-spotted stink bugs are commonly seen on trees. Such a warm environment is the perfect place to breed after a meal. The bug that finds its appropriate mate will slowly move to the top of the tree. This intricate web is woven by a giant golden orb weaver. Here it can live in harmony with the environment. The other spider here has a broken web. There appears to be a lot of prey in it. The spider seems to be hungry now. And it's enjoying a fly. Heat haze occurs around the solar panels at noon. Water evaporates under the sun. The ecology pool dries up. Only bare land is in sight. It is getting drier. Trees are withering. In such dry conditions, a white wagtail that prefers a wet riverbank seems a bit upset. The other ecology pool is also drier than ever. But a flock of black bulbuls noticed something. It's an automatic water sprinkler. They must be used to this. There's water from the sprinkler and water for maintaining a regular flow into the ecology pool. The black bulbul calls for its family and other flocks of birds one after another. They drink together at the pool. But the water level is not enough for frogs. It's better for them to stay home. What about the animals that are not able to drink? Like this brown-headed thrush, they can only drink the drops from the sprinkler. And it even got driven out by a black bulbul. Poor thing. Then it was chased away by one of its own kind. Water is indeed quite scarce here. The ousted brown-headed thrush has found another water source. It should be safe now. The scorching afternoons in Tainan force the animals to stay hydrated. A red-bellied tree squirrel also gets involved. A black-speckled toad at the detention basin is the luckiest. But for this toad that just came to the bank, the sun is unbearable. It hides for a while and cools itself down in the mud.
我觉得水池是一个变化最大的地方，因为它受到干湿季的影响非常的大。我们现在看到的就是干季才会出现的一个滞洪池旁边的一个景象。那因为没有下雨的关系，水位从这个高度退到了这个高度，所以我们现在看到的这整群的植物呢，都是在干季，因为这边的土地让出来以后才生长出来的。然后我们可以再往前靠近它来观察它。我们现在看到的这个一整排比较灰绿色的植物叫做虎咬黄，那我自己觉得它是我们台南地区非常有代表性的植物。那可以看到，我们会觉得它有灰色的感觉，是因为它的叶面上有非常多的柔毛，那叶背也是吼，然后满满的就是鳞片跟毛。那上面这个都是它的花，所以它已经准备要开始进入一个雨季要来结束它的生命史，然后休眠的状态。那另外一个植物呢，就是我们可以看到这整条。这个叫做线球菊。那线球菊呢，它这个黄色的花很像我们的毛线头一样哦，所以它叫线球菊。那它也是已经快要进入一个干季的尾巴，要结种子，然后开始进入休眠了。哦，那还有一个在我们这个水池旁边的代表植物是红蜡鸟。 等到湿季的时候，因为梅雨季节来了，这个水位会慢慢的上升，这边就会淹没，这就是干湿季的状况。
The hot weather does not last long. Convection is strong in summertime. Storm clouds are gathering and looming over the park. The rain starts, and it's pouring all over the place. The Eurasian moorhen in the detention basin swims ashore to take shelter from the rain. The rain comes suddenly. Not every creature finds cover. Just like this soaked bird. Raindrops drip from solar panels. The parched land is rich in water again. After the heavy rain, large amounts of water flow into the detention basin, drowning madras carpet and lotus sweet juice. They become nutrients in the soil and wait for the next dry season. Thanks to the heavy rain, Hottentot ferns under the solar panels are growing fast, filling the arid land with greenery once again. Puddles form after the rain. The brown-headed thrush that fought over the water and lost can now drink as much as it wants. They will not be driven out anymore. At dusk, powder puff trees at the ecology pool start to grow. These plants are also known as freshwater mangroves. They attract bees and are ready to bloom when night falls. Because of the rain in the afternoon, the park is humid enough. Frogs come out. They croak loudly on this summer night. Ornate chorus frogs all hope to find their mates in this frog symphony. There are still frogs not trying to woo at all. The damp ground has drawn the larvae of fireflies to feed. This Brower's tree frog is attracted by a high-frequency call. It's from a Formosan giant cricket. The cricket is so sensitive that it sticks to its nest when sensing slight movements. If you want to find them, be quiet. Sitting on this night-scented lily is the Chinese tree toad that was resting this morning. It looks safe, but doesn't know it is in danger. This is the many-branded kite with black and white stripes. Despite its lethal venom, this snake is docile. It feeds on frogs, lizards, fish, and other snakes. Is the frog aware of the snake? Yes, it is. This snake moves back to the cluster of night-scented lilies. It will be hungry for a while tonight. Spiders and ants are working hard at night. They are preparing for the next day. The clean water in the park has attracted many fireflies to live here. Fireflies glow, lighting up the park like a starry sky. As the sun rises, flowers from powder puff trees wither. And at dawn, they fall. Tadpoles of ornate chorus frogs move around. The mating rituals yesterday were quite a success. Some survive and some perished. The tadpole of a Bowers tree frog covets the dead body of its own kind. Day after day, year after year, plants wither and grow. Animals die and new ones are born. The Eurasian moorhen is building a warm nest for her eggs. The warbling white-eye is tenderly nursing her young. Nature is moving forward in the cycle of life.
在森林里面，除了一开始就有的一些茄冬，或者是像大叶桃花心木，那很多是后来就是奇美再种进来的哦，所以这边的林相其实是还不错。我每次进到这个园区，我都觉得挺舒服的，因为这里的空气不会有很多的，譬如说农药的味道，或者是像畜牧业猪粪的味道。虽然它离高速公路那么的近，但是你不会听到很嘈杂的车流声。整个江南平原其实我们开发的非常的厉害，不管是农业、工业或是住宅、商业的开发。那绿能园区好像扮演了就是在这个地方一个小小的据点，森林、草地，然后以及在志洪池跟这个绿能小馆旁边的这个小水池，多样性的环境。让这些野生的动植物可以在这边栖息，所以我想这是一个生物庇护所的概念。
This is just the beginning. Moving forward, CHIMEI remains committed to building a sustainable future with animals and plants in the park.
我是国立屏东科学科技，对不起。
走啊，好漂亮，走，好漂亮。年轻就是一切。
一个人脚踩着拉绳子，他就可以上下了。